You've mentioned a good product with a great GTM strategy is better than a great product with a poor GTM strategy. Why do you say so? Can you again explain more?
Very clearly, the thought has to be that if you have created a product, it needs to solve a problem for whoever is the intended consumer, right? And if it's solving a problem, then you need to be able to communicate to the consumer that you solved a problem for him, right? And that entire communicating the USPs of the product is part of the GTM strategy. And I think history is filled with examples, right? And for me, the best example is the iPhone, which most of us carry today, right? iPhone was not the first touchscreen phone. There were other organizations who had built touchscreen phone much before Apple had got into this market. iPod was not the first music player, portable music player. There were multiple other music players before that. But the way they were being pitched to market was very different. The way they go to market was very different. Versus when Apple brought these things to life, they changed the way of projecting this category itself. The smartphone was not just projected, the touchscreen phone was not just said that hey, it's a rather than a keypad, here's a touchscreen phone. That's not the USP. The USP is that you don't need to fumble. It's a seamless experience. It's a high-tech experience. When they built in the entire app store within the iPhone, then the USP was not it. They were app stores on the. I remember I had a phone back then, which was a Samsung phone, which was a touchscreen phone, which was there even before iPhone had launched. It had an app store on it, but they never spoke about the USPs. Apple said, hey, you now have access to 100,000 apps. You can do things better just on the power of computer in your palm. So again, it's not that iPhone was a poor product. It was still a good product. It was still a great product, but it also needed someone with a visionary ability of a Steve Jobs to pitch it as a strong GTM strategy. Versus you look at the predecessors which I spoke about, they obviously had a very good product as well, but I don't think they were able to crack the right GTM way or the right way to communicate the benefits of that product or the ability of that product to change lives to the end users. And I think that's ultimately they faltered away and they became followers of what Apple did.